Yo, welcome back, everybody. We got the weekly developer update for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. We are going to read this blog post. Hopefully, they got some information on here about login, matchmaking, and of course, Season 1, the Joker. There is still a number of bugs and glitches in the game still plaguing me as well, especially when it comes to progression and other things like that. But let me know in the comments what you think about this stuff. Are you excited for Season 1? Are you still having problems? Did anything get fixed in the last patch? Of course, not the Loading Metropolis screen, because supposedly I think that that's going to be all fixed. But yeah, let's get into this. Greetings, people in Metropolis. It's another busy week here at Rocksteady, and we're firing on all cylinders to get Season 1 to you, make gameplay improvements, and most importantly right now, tackle remaining issues. Let's get started by going over this week's patch. Now, I don't know if I can necessarily call it a patch because they really didn't do a whole lot besides for fix one single issue, at least as far as I know. Anyways, most recent patch. This week, we published a patch focusing on tackling the Loading Metropolis issue that appeared the week before. This issue was causing some players to experience extended loading times upon completing a mission. I think that's definitely false. It was not extended loading times. It was an infinite loading screen. Like, it would not go at all. I mean, I left the thing on there for 30 minutes and it would not go to the next screen. So I think extended is a little bit false, but it could have been that some people eventually went to the next screen, but not me. Our data indicates that this issue has now been entirely resolved. That's nice because I hate forced closing and all that stuff. And we haven't seen player report experiencing this issue since patch, as was most likely apparent from the fact that this patch contained only one change. This was a hotfix aimed at one issue. Therefore, other changes in our revolved issues awaiting release section could be not included, but we are aiming to include these fixes in upcoming patches. I'm sure you are, but you know, when are they coming? Next patch, we're aware that many of you are eagerly awaiting our next patch for bug fixes and gameplay improvements, especially the mutator changes. I'm definitely excited for that, as well, of course, bug fixes, gameplay improvements and stuff. But the mutator change is certainly going to be huge, especially when it comes to builds. We're excited to get those changes into the game, and we're hard at work getting them ready. Our main focus right now is getting the whole game ready to receive our free Season 1 update this month. We all knew that it was coming out in March, but they seem to have been pretty hush-hush about exact date. When is it exactly coming? Is it going to be next week? Is it going to be the week after? When is it actually coming? Which includes new playable character Joker, as well as new gear, environments, and more. As a result, we won't be releasing a patch next week as we dedicate ourselves to testing fixes and making sure they are ready for implementation. Now, just by that, statement right there, no patch next week. They are busy working on testing and fixes and things like that for Season 1. That makes me think that it's coming next week. So at least as far as my guess is that I think it would probably come next week. Since there's no patch and they're working on trying to get this out, I'm going to assume next week, but I guess we'll just have to see. Having said that, we are investigating several possible fixes for both login and multiplayer issues that would not require a client-side patch to bridge us to the next patch. We'll keep the community updated on the potential fix in our Discord. Again, there's lots of people that still can't log in, still can't experience multiplayer. We did multiplayer on the stream yesterday. If you haven't checked out the stream, by the way, or on Twitch or on YouTube, certainly recommend subscribing to YouTube. Go follow on Twitch if you want to check out either one of those. But we didn't experience any issues when we did multiplayer. And we've never had login issues, but I still know that there are plenty of people that have. So status of current issues, we believe the biggest issues this week are still login, matchmaking, and mastery progression issues. Mastery progression is definitely still one of my issues, especially with Brainiac. Cannot mastery progress in that thing. All the other incursions I can, but the Brainiac one I cannot. The updates are as follows. Login issues, as mentioned above, we're investigating a fix to fix affected players' profiles that would allow them to log into the game that would not require a full client-side patch. Further fixes are being investigated for future patches. Matchmaking issues, same as login. We are investigating a fix to affect player profiles that would allow them to join multiplayer sessions, which would not require a full client-side patch. We are also exploring server improvements to help tackle lag issues when playing as multiplayer sessions. And I've had a couple lag issues, not very often. Multiplayer, at least the few times that I've tried it since the latest patch, has been decent. So at least for me, it's been okay. Hopefully they get it fixed for those players that can't get on though and can't matchmake, period. Then we got mastery progression issues. A fix has been implemented that we believe to ensure no players will encounter the bug whereas they are unable to progress through mastery levels. No new players. Okay, so new players that come onto the game won't experience this issue, but still players that have, you know, paid the $100 for the very beginning, the pre-orders and all of that stuff. I don't understand what the problem is, why it's such an issue that we can't progress in mastery. Don't know, but again, it's still a problem for me. But for players who have encountered it before the fix was implemented, we aim to fix this issue for you in an upcoming patch. We also have noticed some players report unable to progress through raising hell tiers. People have said that during our Twitch streams or YouTube streams and stuff. So that's certainly unfortunate. A lot of good loot, especially when you try to find those mastery items in raising hell. Certainly helps to be able to get to max raising hell. So hopefully they can get that fixed. Several accounts affected by this issue. We're looking into a fix currently. Thank you to all who reported. If you're experiencing any or all these issues, we just update a known issue list in our Discord. Please check as there is a workaround issue for you. Now, if you're looking for this Discord, link for that is in the description. This blog post is on the Suicide Squad Twitter page. So if you're looking for the Discord, like I said, go into the description. I will leave a link for the Discord and you can go over the Discord and report stuff, check known issues, check for fixes, workarounds, etc. Meta tips. We loved it seeing players experiment with weird and powerful builds as they climb the ladder and higher mastery levels in-game. One development we've particularly enjoyed was outlined by Mr. J in a fantastic video made by recently highlighted the power of Hack's infamy set, A Force of Bionics. Now, we did a video on this, I want to say like a week ago, maybe 10 days ago, with a in-game boomerang build where I highlighted the hack infamy set. And we did this for boomerang, in which we made it to mastery level 100 with this build. I haven't gone any further than that, but I did complete level 100. But either way, if you want to check out that build, for boomerang, I'll leave the link up here somewhere or in the description or something like that. Feel free to go to check it out. It's certainly a lot of fun. Like I said in the video, I think this set is very underutilized and it's a lot of fun to do these harvestable, traversal, infinite traversal attacks. We did the entire boomerang build and didn't shoot our weapon one single time. We just used all grenades and all traversals, melee attacks, etc. through the entire run, doing no weapons whatsoever. That's how strong that the hack set is with this particular build. So, go check out the boomerang build. But either way, this 2-piece bonus set, the only thing I don't like is that all of these sets have traversal on it. All these like Poison Ivy and Toy Man, they all have the traversal. So you can't put like a 2-piece hack set and a 2-piece Poison Ivy and a 2-piece Toy Man all together for one single build. Even though you can do that with Bane, put multiple Bane sets together, you can't do it with any of the 2-piece sets, which doesn't make sense to me. Why do they put them all on traversal? But either way, with the 2-piece set activated, any of the squad members can become a shield harvesting demon And that's exactly what we did, slicing through hordes of enemies for insane damage and survivability. The best part is this is just like starting a build that you can customize how you like. King Shark can turn all into an all-out melee monster with Dominating Strike and Primal Assault talents or equip stack deck. And Angry Face with Captain Boomerang for a brute shredding glass cannon. Jump into Elseworld and try to figure it out for yourself. Check out Mr. J's video right here. And here is his thumbnail. I'm sure you can just Google Mr. J, new Shield Harvest meta build if you want to check out his video as well. I have not personally checked it out. I'm not sure if it's the exact same boomerang build that we did. I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think that it would be exact unless it copied it, but I wouldn't think that he did, or what pieces he actually used. So it's probably a little bit different than the one that we came up with, you know, whatever, a week or 10 days ago. But either way, go check out his, go check out mine, you know, compare them and, you know, find the best pieces and, you know, make your own or just copy them. It doesn't really matter. Focus feedback. One common piece of feedback we received is about feedback. Namely, you aren't sure where to send your feedback based on what you're reading in the developer update while playing the game. While we will continue to actively monitor our social channels for your feedback. We agree that there could be a more centralized place for us to hear your opinions. In that spirit, we are going to trial a new channel with our Discord server, Focused Feedback. Again, go check out the Discord channel in the description. I'm going to have to check this out as well because I certainly have some things to say about particular items. Focused Feedback channel will be where we ask for feedback on a specific change we're considering making to the game, but want your opinion first, or we want your ideas on a specific way we can improve the game. We think this will be a really positive change to ensure the future of Suicide Squad is a collaborative process. We will start this channel up next week, so keep an eye out with the Discord. Thanks as always for the feedback on the game. See you in Elseworld. Derek and the Rocksteady team. All right, so a lot of interesting information, maybe not that much interesting information. I really don't know. They didn't get specific into really anything. They didn't give us an actual release date for season 1. But again, since the patch isn't coming out next week, I'm going to just assume and say that season 1 is going to drop next week. And maybe sometime this weekend, they'll give us an exact date when that will be. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed that it does come out next week because I can certainly use some extra content. And then as far as the rest of the stuff, you know, more bugs fixes, more login, more matchmaking. Obviously, that's not coming next week. So players that can't log in now and players that can't do matchmaking now, unless they do something specific with your account, it doesn't look like any patch is coming for at least 2 weeks from now. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Same with other bugs and fixes for other problems in the game. Seems like we got another 2 weeks to wait before another patch drops. So that's a little bit sad, which again makes me think that season 1 is coming next week. Because otherwise, why would they keep delaying these bugs and patches if season 1 wasn't coming next week? But either way, like I said before, if you want to check out a stream and stuff, be sure you go to the Twitch page or on YouTube. We stream on both channels and go follow. And like I said, if you want to check out the harvesting boomerang thing that we did, you know, a week ago or whatever, 2 weeks ago, I honestly don't remember when it was. It was a while ago. But go check that out. But I will see y'all next time. Let me know in the comments what you think. Y'all take it easy. Have a great weekend. We are out. Peace.